If you've been struggling with either developing a new habit or changing an old habit that's no longer serving you, then this video is for you. Because in it, I'll be sharing with you one of the most important things to know when it comes to either developing a new habit or changing an old habit that most experts don't talk about. My name is Alex Poder, and I am the founder of Alex Poder Coaching and Consulting. There is a widely shared understanding that it takes about 3 months to develop a new habit, to make it stick. And I found that often isn't true, because there is a force that, when it is at play, can significantly sabotage our efforts. And so while it can be powerful and impactful to practice a new behavior over a certain period of time so that it can become embodied, if it's not in alignment with our deeper sense of identity, it's likely not going to stick. So that's a key to bring a new habit that we want to adopt into alignment with our sense of identity. For example, if you want to take your career or your leadership development to a new level, and you can't really see yourself being in a new role or embodying new behavior, the old behavior is likely going to stick and remain, right? Because if the new habit, the new behavior you want to develop isn't in alignment with an updated version of your identity, right, you're likely going to continue to maintain the behavior that matches your old identity. So that's a really important piece to understand, right? Developing a new habit means upgrading our sense of identity to make sure that there's a match. And so I want to invite you to really explore what kind of person you need to become in order to embody the new habit that you want to have. Right? This can sometimes be challenging because we've spent many years embodying a certain habit that we might want to change. Or we might have embodied a habit that's in conflict with a new habit that we want to develop. And those habits are also continuously being reinforced by what others expect from us, but also what we expect from ourselves. So this is really deep stuff. And as a first step toward upgrading your identity or updating your identity, I want to invite you to explore working with the following practice, which is a practice to finish a sentence. For example, the idea would be to write down, I am someone who, and then fill in the blank, or I am the kind of person that, fill in the blank. So I want to invite you to play around with that, to experiment with what are the character traits, the qualities you want to and need to embody in order to integrate the new habit you want to adopt into your sense of identity. And then I want to invite you to look at your list and see what sentences feel exciting and which ones might feel a little scary. And even more importantly, which sentences might not feel truly believable to you, right? Because that's another important piece in the process, to make sure that you keep adjusting those sentences in a way so that it does feel believable to you, that you can say, I'm the person, or I'm a person that fill in the blank, and it does feel believable, but also it feels exciting and inspiring to you. And the other thing to be aware of is that you are the author here, right? This is not just about adopting a new belief that doesn't feel true to you, right? It's really about leaning into your authentic self and understanding that this is also a growth edge for you that might trigger some discomfort. So I want to also invite you to be patient with yourself and to give yourself grace and to keep playing around with this so that you can keep fine-tuning this process and get to a point where you can feel inspired to start practicing your new sense of identity. And the more you do that, the more embodying the new habit you want to adopt feels second nature. Now, if this sounds hard, remember that you've done this before. Just think about one of the bigger goals that you've achieved in your life, right? And think about what you had to believe about yourself, about who you are as a person, and about what was truly possible for you to achieve that goal. Often this is not really conscious to us, right? We're not aware of how this works. But if we take a moment to become aware of the sense of identity that we've had to embody, create in order to achieve goals in our past, we can see how that can help us with adopting a new behavior and developing a new habit. And also be aware that this isn't something that usually happens overnight, right? It's a process. And if you keep doing it though, you might be surprised by how more and more new opportunities are going to show up if you keep embodying, showing up as your new identity, as your updated identity, embodying the new behavior that you want and the new habit that is important to you. So if this is resonating with you, I want to invite you to share this video with others who might benefit from it. And please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.